Hey YouTube, this is Torque Dawg here in another video, and today in this video we're doing a review on Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 15, The Calm Before. So, I don't know what episode I like most, this episode or Rick's final episode. These two are my top two. I've actually never had a show that, has... Actually, I probably have, but there's not very many times where a show has almost made me cry. And during Sadiq's speech, I almost teared up there a bit. It was pretty emotional. I didn't though, and I didn't. Um, but yeah, I almost did. So yeah, I already knew who was gonna die because of the spoilers and stuff. But yeah, it's cool that that we found out like how the coins, like the hilltop coins, were made, um, and yeah, by that those people that Alpha killed in the very beginning. So that was 4 Hilltopians. I'm just gonna call it Hilltopians right now. That was 4 Hilltopians that were killed at the very beginning, and then there was 4 on the Pikes because there's Tara, Enid, Rodney, and Adeline. So that means that's 8 in a 24-hour period deaths for the Hilltop. So yeah, that's pretty high. It's pretty big right there. So yeah, obviously Tara died. I made a video all about her on Tara. I didn't feel like I needed to do a video on Enid. Because, you know, like Tara, there's kind of like 2 different sides. There's like the side where everyone hates her, every side where people like her. But then Enid, everyone loves her, so it's just like, oh, come on, this is sad. But then Tara, there's 2 different sides. Like you feel kind of sorry, you feel kind of sad, but then again, you're also kind of happy at the same time. It's a satisfying death. Same with Enid too. It's a satisfying death, but you're also really sad. But everyone loved Enid though, so there's no point in doing a video on just Enid. Maybe one on Henry. Henry was my favorite character in season 9. He's not my favorite character in total of the show, like out of everyone. I don't really know who is my favorite character on the show. In the comics, it's Heath, but in the show, I don't really know. But just for season 9, though, Henry was my favorite character. He was just the best out of all of them. The characters though, they kind of did like a Game of Thrones typey thing, where it's like, oh yeah, my mom died, whatever, who cares? It's kind of like that in Game of Thrones. They just get over it so easily, probably because they don't want to show, like, have 2 episodes of them crying over their dead ones, the dead people that died. But it did show them kind of like cry though during the scene when what's his name? Sadiq. When Sadiq was saying everyone that died. And I like how the 3 big deaths weren't deaths in the comics. By the way, it's kind of cool that her name is Rachel Ward, because I do know a Rachel Ward in real life. Spelled the same way. So yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. And they're around the same age too. She's like probably like 17 in real life, and Rachel probably like 17 in the comics. I mean, show too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, Henry was easily my favorite character of season 9. And like, it's kind of good that he died. Like, I don't think that Angel Kang would ruin his character in season 10, but I mean, it's good to, you know, to quit while you're ahead, like at this moment, like, because then what storyline would he have in season 10 with Lydia? Like, I know they could make up some storyline, but in the comics, Carl and Lydia never, like, ever since they got together, nothing really has happened except some intercourse and stuff. That's really it that's happened. Sure, they're getting into the Sophia and stuff, but since Enid died, then, you know, Sophia, what's gonna happen there? So Enid died basically just to, you know, make Alden. So the characters that died, they need to affect other characters somehow. They're not just gonna kill them off for no reason. Like at least the 3 big ones. So Tara, she died. She's gonna affect the Hilltop, right? Because now the Hilltop has no leader. Enid, she died. She's gonna affect Alden. And Alden isn't the biggest character, but maybe he'll be a bigger character. I don't know. And then Henry. And it's also going to affect the Hilltop too. Henry's going to affect his death. Is going to affect Lydia, Carol, Ezekiel, and the Kingdom, kind of. Not necessarily, but it's going to affect Ezekiel and Carol, which they might be slacking on the job, which will ultimately affect the Kingdom, right? And also in the pictures we've seen Carol. It seems like Carol and Ezekiel are kind of like not apart, but they haven't been talking really. And yeah. Um, I did like how Rachel mentioned her desire to kill Tara. But anyways, so yeah, and then it's obviously gonna affect Lydia. Lydia's gonna be a better character. Um, her relationship with Alpha is gonna go even worse than it already is. Maybe she'll actually fight back this time. But yeah, so there was a timeline with the thing. That was a little bit weird. I don't know. Okay, but by the way, how did Alpha get Lydia outside of the theater? Because so she sat beside her, right? And I'm assuming if Alpha was like, "Hey, come outside with me," Lydia would be like, "No, I'm not coming out with you." So she'd have to like force her to come outside, and people would see that she's forcing someone else to come outside, right? Unless if Lydia's like, "Okay, I'll come out with you," and then yeah. Okay, so the very beginning, that couple dies, right, along with the two other Hilltopians. I'm just gonna call them Hilltopians. I don't care. So the couple dies along with two other Hilltopians at the very beginning. It's still daytime. Then she goes, pretends she's Deborah, right? Still daytime. She meets Ezekiel. I like how they did have that Rosita Ezekiel Gabriel thing or a Eugene thing where she's looking at them so you think they're gonna die. Um, so she sees Ezekiel. Leads her to the what's it called, to the Hero, to the movie theater. Um, then um, she comes outside. It's dark. It's nighttime. So I'm guessing, when did she kill the victims though? Because I'm guessing she killed them before she talked to Ezekiel, because she right after she done talking to Lydia outside, she probably left right away, and that's why it was nighttime when she was talking to Daryl and them, and she's probably just got mud on her face all over again, made her face a little bit dirty, just because why not? Um, so I'm guessing before she talked to Ezekiel, she already killed everyone. Um, I wonder if, yeah, that would make sense, kind of. Because Henry heard that noise, right? And he left Lydia. If he died because of that noise, like he went to the noise and that was just a distraction, and she came up behind him and killed him, right? If that was a distraction, but then right after that happened and Henry left, then it cut to uh, Alpha pretending she's Deborah and Ezekiel coming up and stuff. So I don't know. I don't really know when Henry died, when everyone died. But it's kind of creepy for Henry, though. Like, even though he probably didn't see it coming, because he saw Alpha already decapitate someone. So I wonder if she used like a machete or something, or she used that wire. But he already saw Alpha decapitate someone, so it's already kind of freaky. Um, and then when Alpha killed that person for seeing her cry, it's like, man, like, no mercy here. Even though she didn't, like, I don't know, it's just, wow. It wasn't even that guy's fault. It's just like bad timing, but bro, sucks for you. Well, anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe, like for more. Bye, episode.